I didn't know there were 3 different types. I thought there were just 2.
There is 3. So we have our one, which like is our most accessible price point, and then our peak, and then life is the one with excuse me, EKG ratings.
So which one's the newest one?
They actually all launched at the same time. So it was we used to have one, and then about 6 months ago we launched 3 with 3 tiers.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I see you're wearing one.
I've got one, but I'm thinking of leaving it and getting back an Apple Watch.
Just because, what's the why?
The why is the yearly subscription.
Okay.
That's because I've had this now for a year.
Yep.
And it's good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I've found it very good. But I'm thinking every year, I could get an Apple Watch, which can pretty much do similar to what this. I had an Apple Watch, then I went to this.
Yeah.
What I didn't like about this is, I know it says keep it in the shower, keep it on while you're showering, but I got the other band,
The sport one?
the sport one.
Yes.
That one. Is it that one? Yeah.
The sport is the blue one.
All right. What's that one?
Is that
It's a regular
Supernet, I think?
I think I had that one.
Okay.
And it wouldn't dry as much, and then it would when I whoa.
See, I always take it off in the shower. I personally don't like it, but it's
I didn't. So now yeah.
also like here the new brands, like we have a hydrated quick drying band that is like here for people who like to go swimming a lot.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's really quick drying. I had it similar like here with I sweat a lot here like when I do my workouts, so I change usually my bands afterwards.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I have a second band.
So that's.
Yeah.
I'm still in debate whether I renew or I leave.
Do we have a hybrid band here somewhere?
The hydrant, we should. Yeah, I mean, and obviously it's a personal, I think for me, like the no screen is an important aspect.
I absolutely love that because
we're too
Apple
accessible.
I hated that.
Right?
That was
And
one
I
thing.
also
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
like for me, how I use it, I was a former college athlete, but like I really use Loop as a recovery tool, and like how I feel like it does such a good job telling me,
The sleep.
you didn't sleep well,
Yes,
or
yes.
how you need
Stress.
to prioritize those things. So for me, it's been more like life changing. It's that
Yeah.
impact.
Yeah.
But I think we have people. I think Ashley, she's somewhere, who wears an Apple and a Loop. I think they can serve different purposes. But
Yeah, the only reason I was going back to the Apple was for the data. I didn't want it for exactly what you said, because like if we're having a conversation now, and
And you can't
I'm doing
right?
that, and it's quite rude. I find that quite rude. Where I
So-
thought that's quite good is not
And
even
that's,
anybody.
like,
Yeah,
so purposeful, and I think that's part of our DNA, wanting to not have that screen, to add more to your life and it be additive.
are they going to do any special offers for Black Friday? Do you know? Because they did that last year, didn't they?
We generally will
Yeah.
have offers in key, like your key times.
And I like the age thing as well, the way it shows you.
I love that. So I'm 4 years younger, which
I'm 5 years younger.
Uh-oh.
But I brought it down from 10 years.
Hey, he's on the. See, my issue is I'm 4 years younger, but my rate of aging is like almost 2. So in 2 years, I'm just climbing. I think I got to tell my boss the stress is a little too much,
When the tennis band, when you brought it out, I was like shocked.
Yes.
I had to let myself a little bit go, so I went back into
Yeah,
training and now showing to start the results, because it takes like 6 months to really
To get
really
yeah.
calibrate. And I think that's the thing. It's like it's not.
showing the changes, like because this is over a 6-month period, so and then the first 5 months are terrible, and then suddenly it drops down. It doesn't go instantly.
And let's say you don't renew it. What do you do with the thing? You just keep it, and then if you renew it, you just use the same one again.
Use the same one again, or like here, your case, because you're very affordable, you could renew with an upgrade to a 5.0, so to the new version.
Ah, right, okay.
But generally, if you let it expire, you can give it away to somebody else to test. If you want to renew, then basically the easiest thing is
To get a new one, because
contact us, to contact our membership services to say, listen, my membership's expired, I gave my book away, I want to renew, I need a new book, what can I do? The colleagues, they will help you out. Basically, usually we say, okay, just renew your membership and we'll send you out a new one.
I will think about it.
Yeah.
I will think whether I
mean,
stick
there's
with
no
it.
wrong answer. I think like
It's
the
whatever
cool
works
thing
for you, isn't it?
about, like, the wearable category in general is like we're turning a leaf to trying to have society live a healthier life, and I think for me, the Apple Watch, for some reason, maybe it was just because it was always on, like I almost felt guilty if I didn't hit these steps or whatnot. Like there's something more like asking you to like change rather than feeling judged.
Yeah.
You know, because that's like fun.
Are there going to be any new features coming out?
That's like the cool thing about, so I'm actually rather new to working at Whoop. Like even in my first few months here, we're constantly ideating and building new ways. So yes.
Because the steps still says beta, doesn't it? Why?
Because like we want to make it 100% correct
Before
we officially release it. So like it's a beta now for a long time, but we're doing a lot of it in the background to optimize it. So non-step activities are counted off of steps, but until we are 100% sure that that's the final version, we won't really take the beta away. But yeah, in the back we're testing a lot here of the features, but what will be released, but what will be released. We cannot say that will come back, because it can be processed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.